Pokémon Emerald, the iconic Generation 3 Pokémon game that set a new standard for what was possible for the franchise way back in 2005. Beloved by many for a multitude of reasons, this game has a special place in all our hearts, which is why you still see people going back to find new ways to play it even now in 2022. However, what I'm about to show you today will be unlike any playthrough you've ever seen before. This is Pokémon Emerald, but I am the Trumpets. Before getting into the rules for the run, I want to quickly give a huge thank you to the awesome people who transcribed these charts. I'll have links to all of them in the description below so you can check out their work. This run would have never been possible if it weren't for their own passion for these music tracks. Now, let's quickly lay down the main important rules you'll need to know for this run. First and foremost, I have to play any song that I was able to learn when we reach a new route, city, or fight. If the song was already used in the game, but it's still a new setting or fight, we have to play it again. For example, Oldale Town and Lava Ridge Town share the same theme. So I would have to play it once reaching Oldale, and then again when reaching Lava Ridge. Additionally, the chat had a rule where if they gifted 5 subs, they could make me go back and replay any song I had already played in the run, which you'll see a few examples of in this video. Oh, and I also have to gift a sub every time I white out, which happens maybe just a few times. There are a bunch of other rules that will be in the description down below if you're curious about how we made the battles themselves harder, but they're pretty standard, so I won't go over them here. Instead, I think it's time to finally hop into the run itself. The playthrough starts with a greeting from good old Professor Birch, followed by us naming ourselves Air Mike as an homage to our player characters in the past. We then hop out of the moving truck to play our very first song of the playthrough, Little Root Town's theme. Here's how my very first nervous attempt went. There you go. Little Root Town, baby. Okay, all right, Prof Birch. Dude, what even the notes would be these? That's not a sentence. Okay, that's not too hard. That's just a chromatic, whatever. We decide to pick Trico as our starter and name it Miss Chubbs as another homage to the Little Chubbs bloodline from our other playthroughs. And right after that, we are thrust into our second and third songs of the playthrough, Route 101 and Oldale Town's themes. I tried my best. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Route 101 as performed by Rusty Trumpet Player. It doesn't auto-scroll unless I'm playing it. So when I play it, it'll auto-scroll. However, when I'm not pressing the play button on this, it will not auto-scroll. So in order to see the rest of the chart, I had to kind of position it and just kind of remember what the notes were at the end of it. So yeah, certain songs are going to be a little bit of a different setup than others, but the ones where I don't have to scroll at all are going to be great. We have another song to play. Because you know where we're about to go to, dude? You know where we're about to go to? We're about to go to a little bit of Oldale Town. You guys have no idea how nervous I've been playing this thing. I literally haven't like performed trumpet in front of anyone in over 4 years. So, you know, it's a little stressful, but we're doing it. All right, here we go. Okay, so that I missed a note in there. It's also like a really high jump because I'm going from E to C. Here, let me see. Hold on. It's about to circle back again. Maybe I'll hit it this time. There we go. You know how many times I missed that note in practice? The ba ba da da ba da da. I'm like, dude, oh my god. It's such an annoying jump. There's so many songs in this game that have like annoying jumps like that. Oh my god. Quickly after attempting those songs, we make our way up to the first rival fight to clap Mace Torchic, only to have Tan Chowder gift 5 subs to make me play Little Root Town again. We then grab a Poochyena and name it Cam Bam, as requested by my older brother, before having to play the Petalburg City theme. This is the one song I had to learn completely by ear for this playthrough, so here's how it went. That song's fun. Okay, I didn't miss too many notes. I'll take it. I had to learn that one like completely by heart. Or by ear, I guess. Because that one was not... I couldn't find it charted out anywhere. Which was weird, but, you know, we'll take it. This was followed immediately by my first attempt at Route 104's theme. One of the trickier themes to learn from this entire game. Now, you may have noticed, not a great performance, but that song's hard. You may have noticed that song. I may have not played it as, you know, like if you listen closely here. Let me. It's very high up there normally. I will attempt to play it. It's gonna kill my chops. It's basically like college pet band levels of high notes, so it's absurdly high. Oh my god. This song was not written for real trumpet players. And no, before you ask, this song was not this song was not charted for trumpet, just so you know. The spooky forest. High note butchering aside, we take down the Team Aqua Grunt in the Petalburg Woods, make our way through Route 104, doubling back to Cachatalo and naming it Christine, and attempting to play the Rustboro City music, if you want to call it that, though I use the term attempting very loosely here. Oh, it's a G. That one's not happening. It was at this point I made the realization that the same route themes are repeated many times in this game, making multiple themes used for many different routes. So another performance of 104's theme for both routes 115 and 116. We can finally catch a Whismer that we name Gabe and an Encada that we name Lil Panch. It's finally Gym 1 time against Roxanne, and as you can probably guess, this is an easy fight for us. Miss Chubbs is able to take out the first 2 Geodudes without any issues before a few Absorbs take down her Nose Pass, winning us our first badge. After a brief stop, clapping May's team again, our Trico evolves into Grovyle, one of my favorite Pokemon, shout out Explorers of Sky Enjoyers, before visiting Mr. Briny and giving another Petalburg City performance. Imagine I could play that up an octave. That'd be so hard. Okay, well, we squealed out the high F, which I'll actually kind of take that. It didn't sound great, but I mean, we squealed it out. That's really high up there. That's really high up there. Dude, no way. They're using this same theme? Oh, God. All right, well. You get to hear another one, dude. Every route uses the same theme early on, apparently. They should have just called this early route theme, dude. Anubis was right. We're then able to catch an Abra and Aron before the chat asked me to play another iconic piece of music. We also catch a Sableye here and name it after our head moderator, Sam. This leads into our fight with Brawly, who is quite the pushover for our current team. Machop goes down from a combo of 2 wing attacks, Metatite comes in and is eventually taken down by Sam Scratch, and Makuhita comes in last, and while I don't know it immediately, he doesn't have anything that can actually hurt Sam, eventually guaranteeing me the victory. Wait, can he not hurt me? Dude, there's no way. There's no way they gave you access to Sableye and then just made it so he can one-shot their entire gym. There's no way they did that. So they literally gave him all fighting moves. They just made it so Sableye completely destroys his gym. That's crazy. Well, congrats, Sam. You're nuts. After a short run-in with Steven and 2 more performances of the Route 104 theme, we end up in Slateport City, where we can finally go north to play our next new song, the Route 110 theme. Dude, this is so difficult. I've played too much today. Dude, I'm gonna have to give this one another, well, there's multiple routes that have this, but I'm gonna have to give this song another try. After vowing to redeem myself for that performance, we take care of the Team Aqua shenanigans in the museum without any issues, make our way to Route 103 to make up for not playing the theme for it at the beginning of the stream. Only for my good friend Kelly to give 5 subs to make me play it again right after that. That was maybe the worst time I played it, dude. There you go. Can't you tell I've already played a lot today? How much for the trumpet juice, Anubis? Dude. We then try to finish off day 1 with the rival battle against May, though we quickly realize our team isn't quite ready to handle her team yet, losing our entire team to basically just her Wingull before whiting out and having to gift a sub to the chat to cap off the first day's stream. Day 2 started off hot, with Foolish gifting 5 subs to make me go all the way back and play the Little Root Town theme for him. which was followed up by my attempt at redemption with the Route 110 theme. That felt way better. That felt way better. Oh my god! Oh my... As you can see, my community decided to be extremely generous after this, gifting a total of 30 subs to have me go back and play a variety of different songs, some of which they wouldn't even cash in on until later in the stream. After that, we're finally able to get back to making progress, starting with catching an Electrike that the chat name is Beltbuckle, before trying to take on May again. This time we take out her team with relative ease, taking out all 3 Pokemon without any sort of real struggle before heading into Mauville City to make a not-so-shocking discovery. All right, let's take a look at what the routes around here, what songs they have. Oh, wait, isn't the next route over here? Okay, that is 110. Yeah, okay, all right. All right. Wait, is the one over here the same thing? Am I having to play it multiple times? Oh my god. Oh god. Is it the same up here too? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, my chops. Oh. I decide to work through the trainers on these routes to give my lips time to rest between each song before making our way to Verdanturf Town, which has a theme played entirely on instruments that aren't trumpets, so you won't be hearing that one in this playthrough, unfortunately. We then demolish Wally's Ralts before taking on the 3rd gym leader, Watson, who absolutely annihilates my team, as none of my Pokemon can do much of anything here. I gift the sub for the whiteout, evolve Lil Tanch into a Ninjask to also get a Shedinja, before going in for round 2, which, yeah. Chat decides, can I reset for free? Can I try again without gifting a sub? It's gonna look really funny on YouTube in the future when people are roasting me for having 7 viewers. Oh, but somebody votes at the end for yes! Oh, let's go! Let's go. What a narrow victory for yes. That was massive. So we go in again, this time saving Shedinja for after the Voltorb so we can hopefully wall the rest of Watson's team. Unfortunately, Shedinja dies due to confusion damage, resulting in another whiteout and subsequent gifted sub. Thankfully though, our strategy works better on the 4th try, as Miss Chubbs is able to land a clutch Screech on Manectrike after the rest of the team was able to lower its accuracy with Sand Attack, allowing Miss Chubbs to finish it off and win us the Dynamo badge. One performance of the Route 110 theme later, we catch a Slugma, creatively named Slugma Not to Know, before ending the day 2 stream. The 3rd day starts with one of the harder songs in the game to play on trumpet, the Route 113 theme. Here's how my attempt on the unique theme went. It's hard. I'm sorry. That's one that I tried to practice so many times, but I'm like trying to figure out how to do it feasibly on the stream was just rough. So gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm sweating, dude. Oh god, that song is so hard. Now you can understand why I'm. Oh my god, it's not up to the standard that I would want it at, but it is what it is. We spend the next bit of time getting through trainers to pass into Fall Arbor Town, where we play the Route 110 theme again for Route 114, before catching a Skarmory and naming it Air 12. We briefly stop by Meteor Falls to say hi to our evil best friends before going to Mount Jimny for the after party. This is where I get to finally perform another tough song from this game, the Evil Team Leader's Battle Theme. And it goes, and then it loops. There you go. This first part of the song, dude, I've practiced this like a million times. It's so hard. It's like I have to go from like first, 2 and 3, first, 2 and 3, middle, first, 2 and 3, 1, and it's so annoying. Thankfully, the battle itself is easy, as we beat Maxie no sweat before giving another performance of the Old Dale Lava Ridge Town theme as we head into our match against the 4th gym leader, Flannery. The battle starts easy enough with both Numel and Slugma taken out by Christine, until Camerupt comes in and starts taking out the whole team. Even when I had 6 double teams up, thanks Game Freak. Thankfully, Sam clutches up against Camerupt, giving us a shot against Torkoal. It all comes down to one turn of luck. Let's go! Sam! Oh my god, he has another chance. He has another chance. Wait. Maybe he was trying to make it a better gamer moment. Imagine. Actually imagine. Attempt 2 ends in a similar way, so I do a little grinding before giving it another try. Please, Sam. Please, Sam. Redemption. Let's go! Sam redeeming himself after falling for the ladies and not having the gamer move. With the heat badge in hand and Flannery finally behind us, we swap in Air 12 for Slugma Nuts before catching a Trapinch, naming it Ermon, and explaining to the chat why I can't quite play the desert music. Played it like twice. Yeah, there you go. That's that's how that's supposed to. The next gym badge is right around the corner though, as we head back to Petalburg City to take on our father and subsequently the 5th gym leader, Norman. Thankfully, this fight is much easier, as a combination of switching strats with Sam and Miss Chubbs end up giving us the victory and the 5th gym badge on our first try. We then cap off the stream by catching a Whalmer, naming it Blue Chungy, and signing off for the night. On the 4th day, we started with a lecture from Steven before being thrust into our first song of the day, Route 118. Being both iconic and difficult, here's how it went. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. This was not one to start on. Holy shit. Jesus. No, that was way off. There you go, and then it repeats. It repeats. So that's the rough first attempt at that. This was one that I really struggled with getting ready for this playthrough, and now you guys can kind of see why. It gets up there a little bit in range, but then I was hoping to get to this route at the end of the last one, so that way I was already like super warmed up. But yeah, this one's just hard. I then had to immediately give it another go when the route changes. Oh God. That's literally like a double octave jump right there down that. We then grab a Tropius, name it Long Boy, and make our way past May to finally reach Four Tree City. However, on the other side of Four Tree lays another route with an iconic route theme, one that I had to take it a little easy on at first due to how high it's originally written. Here's Route 120. Oh God. Okay, that was okay. A lot of that is like way higher in the actual song. Thankfully, my chops get a bit of a break after this as we have to fight the 6th gym leader next, Winona. Her Swablu goes down easy enough, but Altaria ends up sweeping my team because I suck. So on attempt number 2, we plow through her team with a slightly different strategy, using the rest of the team to take out her other Pokemon before setting up Ace to seal the win against Altaria, beating Winona and obtaining our 6th gym badge. As we make our way south towards Lily Cove, I get another chance to play the Route 120 theme, except this time I try to play it in the original octave. Here's how it sounded. It hurt. Oh God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. I also tried to briefly learn the Route 123 theme by ear, though this was as far as I got with that. Okay, well, about as good as I can do. There's a couple notes in there that I'm not totally sure what it is, but the rest of day 4 revolved around getting a bunch of plot stuff done, so we blew through Mount Pyre and the Magma Hideout, and with another performance of the team leader theme later, got past Maxi again to successfully close out another stream. The start of day 5 had us taking on the Team Aqua Hideout, which, after a little time being lost, resulted in an easy fight against Aqua Admin Matt, before evolving Miss Chubbs into her final form. The water routes in Hoenn reuse the previous route themes like 104, 119, and 120, so after a myriad of performances of those songs again, oh man. We come up with a fun new catchphrase before facing off against Tate and Liza for our 7th gym badge. I lead with Sam and Miss Chubbs in order to use Fake Out to let Chubbs double Leaf Blade the Clay Doll before taking out both Solrock and Lunatone, essentially making the rest of the fight a cakewalk for Sam and Cam Bam. With our 7th badge in hand, we head over to the Space Center to help Steven take on Team Magma, which after another performance of the team leader theme, and an accidental wipe. Oh, did I white out? We are able to dominate the second attempt and head underwater to the seafloor cavern. This is where a bunch of plot stuff happens, so I'll try to get through it quickly here. After another performance of the team leader theme and an easy battle against Archie, we listen to the supervillains finally realize their extremist plans are doomed to fail, go figure, before watching Groudon and Kyogre ego chow each other in Sootopolis City. We meet up with Wallace in the Cave of Origin, who tells us to hit up Rayquaza at the Sky Pillar to make them chill out. Thus, we head over to Rayquaza, where we wake him up and listen to him scream at us before heading back to see him put the big bad Pokemon gods in timeout once again. Rayquaza is the master of the ego chow, just so you know. With all the plot taken care of, we can finally get to challenging Juan to get our 8th gym badge. Lovedis goes down to 1 Leaf Blade and Isilio to 2 before Tanchskin comes in to waste all of Kingdra's moves, allowing Sam to finish it off, which paves the way for Miss Chubbs to come back in to sweep both Whiscash and Crawdaunt away. Just like that, Gym 8, done. Done. No wipe needed. I told you we had that in the bag. With all 8 badges and a newly caught and boxed dragon friend, who we name after the man K-Matify himself, we end day 5 feeling like we're on top of the world and ready to finish the run. Day 6 is a pretty simple one, but ends up having one of the most insane Pokemon moments I've ever seen. More on that in a minute. We decide to go off and catch all the Reggies per the chat's request, so we grab Regirock, Regice, which the chat decides to name Regirock, and Regiseal before heading over to Route 119 to fulfill the sub-goal that was hit, the one for catching Feebas. I'll let this segment play out for you because I still can't explain what you're about to see. It's insane. Every tile of water on this route can potentially have Feebas. Every tile of water. There are many, many tiles of water. There is a 50% chance of it appearing when you fish with a super rod on that tile of water. However, there are many tiles of water. So if you thought this was going to be quick, I have a complete another thing coming for you, all right? It is not going to be quick in the slightest, all right? So buckle up. This is where we get to mellow out, boys. We get to mellow out. All right? Actually pissed. I'm fishing for feebas. So the thing is, I can't speed this up because I have to time my A button presses perfectly, which means this is going to take, I have no idea how long. There are 6 total tiles of water on this route that can have feebas on it. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude! 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 Dude, I cannot even tell you. I know that this looks scripted, okay? I swear to God. I swear to God. I have not done anything. I have not done anything to the file to like know where these spawn. Legitimately, first fish. Do you know how insane these odds are? Oh my God. I need you to understand what I've been going through in my Ruby version. That's the tile that I'm on in my Ruby version, okay? I have fished every tile. From the waterfall, okay? I don't know how else to like show you guys here, all right? I'm just gonna like zoom in, okay? To where my face would probably be here, okay? I started all the way back up here. I have fished every tile multiple times from the waterfall down to actually past this. I've gotten down I've actually fished all the way down to like here. There are 6 tiles that have a 100% chance of having feebas in it. And when you fish with a super rod, you have a 50% chance of one appearing. So the fact that I chose one tile at the very bottom of the route in the first try, like, that's a 1 in... Dude, I don't even know how many odds. So after having the craziest stroke of luck I've ever had in my life, we catch the feebas, stuff it full of beauty Pokeblocks, and end up having just enough to evolve it into Milotic. We then head over to Victory Road to face our rival Wally one last time, who puts up a decent fight but is eventually taken down by an Armon Earthquake. We make our way through the rest of Victory Road, plowing through a ton of battles before reaching the final stretch of the game, Evergrande City's Elite Four, ending day 6 ready to finish the fight on the next day. The finale of the run kicks off with a battle against Sydney, which also means playing the hardest song of the run, the Elite Four battle theme. Easily the most exhausting song due to how high the notes are here. I give it my best shot for the chat. Oh God. All right. Okay. Woo. All right. I'll take that. I will take that. Holy shit. I had to squeal some of those out. Oh, I'm sweating. As for the fight itself, Ace's Brick Break and Miss Chubbs' Leaf Blade Aerial Ace combo do most of the heavy lifting here, as Sydney's whole team falls without much of a struggle at all. Next up is Phoebe, and to make up for never being able to find a chart to learn for the champion theme, I vow to play the Elite Four battle theme before every member, putting my chops through the biggest endurance test they've had in years. Heroes attempt number 2. Okay. So far, it's still saying solid. That one was pretty solid. Some of the runs were not quite as good there. And it felt like there was something like stuck. But that might have just been me choking. Phoebe's Dusclops and Bayonet go down to Sam without much of a fight before Sam wins the honor battle against her Sableye, paving the way for Mons Crunch and Miss Chubbs' Leaf Blade to finish off the last Bayonet and Dusclops on her team, moving us on to the next member, Glacia, and thus another performance of the Elite Four theme. That was rough. Oh God. Oh yeah. That was rough. Despite the lackluster musical performance, the fight against Glacia goes relatively well for us, as Miss Chubbs is able to take out both Celios with Leaf Blade before surviving on 21 HP from a super effective Wall Rain Ice Beam, allowing her to clean it up with another Leaf Blade after the Citrus Berry heal. Ace comes in to finish off the two Glalie with a pair of Iron Tails to seal our third victory. We're finally on to the penultimate battle of the game, Drake. Here's the last musical performance of the game. Enjoy. I can't even play that part right there. Oh God. I feel like my lip is like stuck to my teeth. We got through it, boys. All four. And we kind of hit all the squeal notes every time, kind of. With all the trumpet playing finally behind us, we focus on finishing off the game with a bang, starting with a wild honor battle between our two Flygons. Oh my, there's no way you just got paralysis. Actually hacking. The AI is actually hacking in this game. Paralyze. Yes! Honor battle! Oh, please, come on. I went first. Let's go. Critical hit. Do it, Erman. Win the honor battle. Oh, paralyzed. You're paralyzed. You can't even hit. Let's go. It's going to heal. It didn't heal. Erman wins the honor battle. Oh, Erman, you're nuts. You're nuts, brother. Actually nuts. We are then able to take out his Altaria after an Ice Beam causes its double edge to eventually take itself out, but not before rendering Tanch basically useless. Even after a clutch victory against his Kingdra from Miss Chubbs and a subsequent screech onto Drake's Salamence, we are left in a tough spot where Ace has to hit an attack to secure victory. That doesn't go as planned, as Ace misses 2 Rock Tombs in a row to lose us the battle. So I gift a sub, and then lose again, and gift another sub, and lose again, gifting one more sub in the process. I decide we need just a little more prep, so I spend some time grabbing Dragon Claw for Miss Chubbs and doing a tiny bit of grinding to allow us to challenge Drake again. Tanch hits an Ice Beam that gets Salamence down to like 1 HP, which prompts a full restore from Drake, allowing Tanch to fire off another Ice Beam that doesn't kill, but instead gets a clutch freeze that gives Tanch a free turn to finish it off with an unnecessary but very stylish Hyper Beam, winning us the fight. This leaves us with one last fight against the champion of the league, Wallace. Unfortunately, this fight gives us a ton of trouble, as we quickly discover that our strategy of leading with Miss Chubbs against Wailord is too risky, as 2 attempts in a row end early because of its Blizzard attack. So we switch up the strategy, leading with Air 12 to set up Miss Chubbs for a 1-hit KO with Leaf Blade after hitting a Metal Sound on Wailord, lowering its special defense drastically in the process. While this ends up working for Wailord, the rest of the fight ends up being a long, painful, and basically pointless stall war between our respective Milotics, a few KOs, including a clutch critical hit from Miss Chubbs on Gyarados, before an inevitable loss to his Ludicolo.
Come on, Miss Chubbs!
Thus, I turn to the grind once more, getting our lacking team members a few more levels to catch them up before challenging Wallace one last time. We start off strong against Wailord once again, and with an incredibly clutch freeze from Tanch's Ice Beam on Wallace's Milotic, we're able to swap into the newly evolved Ian, the Starmie, shout out Tech Agent, to attempt to finish it off, only for a critical Thunderbolt to leave it on a tiny bit of health, resulting in a more drawn-out fight where a special defense drop from Sam's Shadow Ball allows Miss Chubbs to come in and finally finish Milotic off. This just leaves Tentacruel to come in and die to an Earthquake from Hermon, followed by a lucky paralysis from Dragon Breath on the incoming Gyarados that opens the door for Ian to send it packing with a quad-effective Thunderbolt. Ludicolo comes in last, getting hit by Flash multiple times by Ian before Miss Chubbs comes in and blasts it with a few aerial aces, leaving just Whiscash to come in and get absolutely blasted by Miss Chubbs' Leaf Blade, securing the victory and finishing off the run with a bang. Though not without one last musical attempt from yours truly.
I don't even know. Let's go! Let's go!
League champion, congrats, that's big time. With the league finally beaten, we thought there was only one way to end the stream. A quick run up to Steven to abuse the power of K-Matify the Rayquaza, and totally not any healing items because that would be cringe and against the rules, to beat the final super boss of the game and officially capping off the run. I want to thank you all so very much for watching this video. This was a huge passion project of mine that I have been wanting to do for so long, and I'm so glad I could finally show it to you all. If you enjoyed what you saw and would like to see more Pokemon content in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe share the video around to some people you think might enjoy it. I think this video could reach a lot of people, and I think a lot of old school Pokemon fans and new school Pokemon fans alike would really get a kick out of this video. Also, if you're watching this on the day it comes out, then you can actually catch me on twitch.tv/Brassydoots streaming my last desperate attempts to finish my Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke before Scarlet and Violet's official release day. So come check it out and maybe stick around for the upcoming Pokemon streams. Everything helps when you're a small creator, so I appreciate all your support, and I hope to see you all again soon with another video.